the Armageddon between HIKARU Nakamura and Wei Yi. HIKARU has to win. He has more time, but he has to win. In case of a draw, Wei Yi gets the point for the Armageddon.
Vishy, what do you see?
Always when you have these double deep pawns, I think white's running out of steam.
I tend to
I mean,
agree.
either HIKARU wins on time now, or that's it.
I think that's what he's hoping for.
Yeah.
He is putting some pressure on the clock. 3 minutes 40 seconds for Wei. Wei has been tremendous. Well, only one Armageddon, but won that against Magnus. So definitely, B takes A4. Wait a minute. What is HIKARU trying to do?
I think he wants to go bishop a6, bishop d2, and a5 and hang on to that pawn.
That is a very good point.
First of all, I don't know if it will survive bishop f6, d8. But I'm not even sure it will survive an exchange sack. If I go rook a6 here, oh, he's already...
Wei Yi went
like
all
that.
the way back with the bishop,
He's trying to look at bishop a6 followed by queen e6 perhaps.
putting pressure on HIKARU's pawn. HIKARU pushing, trying to break through in the center.
F4, really throwing the gauntlet, HIKARU, but he has to do it. He has to do it because it's all about the clock. He understands the position is not that good, but the clock situation is what matters.
Wei Yi with the capture. Now HIKARU has a lot of options. How do you take that pawn? Bishop, pawn, rook.
Vishy, how do you take the pawn?
He takes with the bishop,
I was going
attacking
to
the
take with the
queen.
pawn,
I was
and
considering
then playing
taking with the pawn
f5 so
too.
that the bishop can't come back to e6 or whatever, but they're not pretty options, I would say. Let's put it that way.
Not pretty options because you can go for this pawn on h4, but it's all about closing the bishop. He didn't do it. He went for bishop f4, queen to d8. Big moment right now. The a pawn is not going anywhere. e3.
Using the pin on the d
But now
file.
queen a5 is nice for me, no?
Queen a5, I like that move. Especially with the understanding that a draw is fine.
Yes.
And that's all he needs. Wei Yi wins the match with a draw that is the Armageddon format. He has draw odds.
Bishop g4, rook d3, and now queen a5, followed by e5.
Exclamation mark, opening up the long diagonal for the bishop, attacking
Okay,
the
let
pawn.
me play rook e6.
Rook e6. Let's see. Did he do it? Not yet. Rook e6 is not there yet. Rook a6 potential as well. Rook e6. All about defending this pawn on c6. Maybe even queen a6. But look, if we want to make a draw, can we even take on e5? And say, you know what?
Probably. Bishop c6, you take on f4 and
Yes.
everything breaks through. That's what he's done, or he's taken on e3.
Rook
This move I
takes-
didn't understand fully, I must admit.
No. I don't think this is the right approach.
No,
Not
because
only-
he's saved that e-pawn.
Exactly.
But now I'll have to play rook e6.
Let's see what he goes for it.
Yeah.
Rook e6.
And now I'm threatening queen a4. What's your line? If you can't go rook a3, I take on e5. Though I would rather have done it in the other position. But
Big
also rook
moments.
a3 is not a dream move.
It is not. It's all about stopping black from taking on a4. This is move 27 in 13 moves from now. Wei will be gaining 1 second, one additional bonus second every single time he makes a move. That's not a lot.
That's not a lot. Better than 0, and he's really low on time, so he wants the increment, but this is still a huge time advantage for HIKARU. That's his biggest card here,
Yes.
the time advantage. That's what he needs to bank on.
Yeah,
that's
that's a
what gives him
5-minute
chances.
advantage.
Huge
That's-
advantage.
yeah.
Huge advantage on the clock. Queen f2. Not enjoyed by the engine, but these are the type of moves, the type of practical decisions that HIKARU needs to make in order to create the separation. In time trouble. Queen takes a4. a3.
Allowing queen takes c4. Thank you very much.
That's another pawn. Thank you very much. Is the right approach.
Now rook e8 even, okay.
Threatening the central pawn of white. HIKARU is getting worse, but he still has a lot of time.
Queen c3 maybe?
This is what HIKARU said after the match against Magnus. At some point, it just becomes about making moves. Do not think Do not overthink, that's for sure. Just make moves and opportunities will arise.
Amazing. I thought he would grab the chance to play a4. No.
He did not. He's saying that bishop takes c5, I will meet with rook takes c5.
But then I have queen b6, pinning your queen.
That is what he's calculating. Wei is calculating that right now. If he can take it, and he took it.
He does take the pawn, and he doesn't believe Hikaru's bluff. He was nodding as if this is all going fine, everything is okay.
Also, by the way, I have queen b8, so I'm not sure.
I think Wei just took a glance at how many moves he has before he makes 40th move. Queen b6, he feels good about his position right now.
Pinning the rook so
In
that
fact,
the
I
rook...
liked queen b8 no, because now I have still bishop e3.
Bishop e3, maybe bishop takes g3. Could that be an idea?
Yeah, but there's no easy discovery for me, right? Yeah,
Big moments right now. Bishop e3. Wei is calculating on his opponent's clock as well. What will he do? Bishop takes c5. He knows if he starts exchanging pieces, that's it, game over.
Correct.
Hikaru wins it. He cannot afford that. He needs to go bishop e3. The problem is it just simply doesn't work.
And in the meantime, I know we cannot switch, but there's a huge advantage for Gukesh in his Armageddon against Fabiano. You can see the bar showing almost decisive winning advantage.
Yes, we'll go to that one in just a second, but maybe we should...
Actually, if we have already switched, can we just quickly look at the board? Let's take a look at what is happening. This is the birthday of Gukesh Dommeraju, and he has to win this Armageddon with the white pieces. That is the format, the current position. Wow, what are those pawns?
What is happening to that Fabi's pawn structure?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we got here. Yeah, that's an ugly pawn structure. I would assume he sacrificed something on f5, but we shall wait and see. How over is this, is my question. Like, how bad is it?
Gukesh with more time and the decisive advantage according to the
rook e3,
bar.
funnily enough. There was no need for it.
You can take on e5, rook f3, rook takes f5, and then put a knight on e4, put something on the light squares.
Yeah.
Even look at rook takes h5.
No, but bishop e5, if I rook f3, queen d4, you go knight b3.
Oh, that's a rook right there. Big things. Oh, he's going for it. He's
Okay,
going for
if
it.
queen g4, what do you do?
It is happening.
Actually, it doesn't work.
h3 perhaps.
Queen g6.
And rook takes f6. You have e4.
Yeah, and there's a... I'm attacking two rooks at the
He
same time.
goes to d4. He is attacking the rook. Gukesh
but
better not
d4 is
blunder.
a mistake because on knight b3, is that right? Actually, you know what
queen
works?
e4.
Rook e1 is fine here. Because I'm
Nice.
winning f5.
We gotta head back
Rook
though,
e1
because
is
the
winning.
other game is about to end. We gotta head back to the other Armageddon. There's so much going on. Actually, wait, is that it?
Rook e1 or rook d1, both are very
No,
good.
Hikaru is still playing. They're still playing. I don't think they have... I think that was the plan to switch back to Hikaru's game for just a second.
There are two Armageddon games taking place at the same time. There's so much tension, so much action. Hikaru in a must-win situation, shaking his head.
25 seconds for Wei Yi. But the position is simple enough that it seems like he probably has it. It seems like he probably has it. Rook b2, going for the perpetual.
Perp his way to a...
Perpetual. Do not worry about anything else. I think we might be seeing Hikaru abandon his hopes in this one.
He knows it. You can see it on his face. After the trade of bishops, the black rooks will continue giving checks on the second rank. White will have to settle for a draw. He gives
King?
a last
And
chance
after rook h2?
to himself.
Yeah, rook h2 would be...
Oh, it's still a repetition of moves. He cannot escape from it.
And that's it. Hikaru is looking away from the board. King e1, shake hands, draw.
That means Wei Yi wins the Armageddon, and he gets the extra half point by beating Hikaru Nakamura in Armageddon.
Well, congratulations on winning the match against Hikaru. How do you feel right now, and what was your strategy going today into the match?
I feel so happy, and today, because my opponent is number 2 and I was black piece, so I just want to struggle to hold the classical game. But in Armageddon game, I decided to play some more positively. Yes.
Yeah, we saw that you were a little bit low on time, but you hold the position and you knew what you were doing. And it's not so easy to play against Hikaru because he's so fast player.
His play was so quick, and I was much lower on time. But then I tried to play faster. I think that works. Yes.
Are you happy in general of your play in this edition of Norway Chess?
Yes, but I think even though I'm last place now, and didn't win in a classical game, but I mean my opponents are very strong, so the result is it's understandable.
Going to the rest day with a victory against Hikaru must be very nice. Start of the celebration of the day off. How are you going to spend tomorrow, the day?
I think tomorrow we need to go for some activity outside, and tonight I think I need some rest because after 4 rounds and 3 Armageddon games, I feel very tired.
Well, once again, congratulations and have a good rest tomorrow.
Thank you.